Yo, what is up? It is your boy BDT Athletics back at it again with the Clash in Italy review with my boy DakDiehl. About to break this card down. I feel like overall it was a pretty solid card, some good matches. Didn't really, wasn't a PLE where they were finishing a lot of things. I think the only bad match is what we're going to start with here, actually. And I wouldn't say bad match, but I guess comparatively, because obviously Cody Rhodes and Gunther, they're overall great wrestlers in their own right. So
Yeah,
it's pretty hard for them to put on a bad match, but the ending was just awful in my opinion. Wasn't a fan
yeah.
of it at all.
I guess I get why they did it because you don't give either one of them a definitive loss to tarnish their power or status at least. Also leaves you for a rematch in the future. So whatever you want to do, whether it's immediate or even just in a couple months or something like that, like I could see this being the Night of Champions match. That's where Gunther enacts his rematch clause. And that's the big match card of the big title card of the big title match of the card.
Yeah, no, I knew what you're trying to say. I get you.
Yeah, but overall, I didn't think it was a bad match at all. I thought it was pretty good. I guess it would have just been better with a definitive finish.
Yeah, no, that's kind of all I got to say about it. I mean, I understand why they didn't have that definitive finish, like you said, give room for the rematch. And, I know some people get a little too caught up in this, but it doesn't make Gunther look weak, I guess, even though it really wouldn't, losing to the undisputed champ and probably the best wrestler in the company over the last 2 years, like wins loss wise is what I should say.
Yeah.
Like he does not lose. So, I mean, I don't think it would have made him look weak just to take a pin loss, but which he technically did, but he had his foot under the rope. But I don't know. I guess because they're on ESPN, I mean, the match was only like 11 minutes. That match needs at least another 10 minutes. Minimum.
Yeah.
They just started to cook, and then it's just over. I think that's where I'm coming from, because overall it wasn't a bad match. It's just, man.
Too short.
What are we doing?
You got to give them at least 20. At least 20.
Those guys have earned it. Like, come on, man. That doesn't make any sense to me. But, yeah, I think that was the low light of the card, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I mean, some people have argued, like Oba and Brock. I saw the one guy who does impressions on Instagram, I think it's Elites Wrestling, was like crashing out over Oba losing. And I'm just like, I knew he was going to lose. You thought Brock was going to get swept?
They kind of also gave it away by the title of the match. They called it Oba versus Brock 2.
Literally.
Like you should just know, hey, who won at WrestleMania? Oba? He's losing. Yeah, we're
getting third. But we can get into that in a second. I jumped ahead to what I thought was actually a pretty damn good match, in my opinion. Definitely. I've had decently high expectations for it because I thought their Mania match was pretty good. And I think Jade Cargill's improved a lot more than people want to give her credit for.
Yeah, and her and Rhea have very good chemistry.
Very good chemistry. I mean, the counters they hit off their finishers are lovely. That's where I'm feeling the intensity. I mean, that one off the riptide into the DDT.
I was just going to say that was so clean. That was so clean. I'm glad they replayed it because I was like, how is she doing? Right when she went up, flipped over, grabbed the head, boom.
Lovely work.
That was perfect. I didn't expect the Charlotte run in. I thought it was going to be Io, but I guess that also gives Jade a new avenue, new competitor to go after Charlotte, especially since they took out Alexa Bliss. B-Fab did sadly botch the leg grab.
It was almost like a mix botch. I feel like Jade was like moving her foot.
Yeah,
at the same time. She did save it though, when she kind of threw her foot like on the rope essentially.
I was afraid
it looked to me like she moved her foot.
3. Yeah. It did look like she moved it in a little close and then kind of pushed it back out for B-Fab to grab. But you did call it. They did the classic you to get the crowd popping. So that
you know it. That crowd is hot, man.
Yeah, and then Charlotte got to get back when Jade went for the pin. She threw Rhea's foot on the ropes. didn't get kicked out though, so biased ref, biased. No, I'm kidding.
No, you're not kidding because it's the truth. Biased ref.
No, but honestly, it was a great match. I don't know where Jade's gonna probably feud with Charlotte now, so
yeah,
I don't know what they're gonna do with Rhea.
I kind of thought they were gonna have like Charlotte save Rhea just because Charlotte would want to beat Rhea, like AKA Rhea wins, Charlotte beats her down.
Yeah,
I don't know how long they want to go with Charlotte as a babyface because she is at the point in her career where she's probably gonna get cheered a lot of places, but I don't think it's like controversial to say she's a better heel. Like,
no.
I'd like to see her a little more as a heel, and her versus Rhea is simply big time. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, it's already happened, so don't get me wrong. It's not like it's a new thing, but Charlotte should be in the main event, in my opinion. So, I mean, her and Jade's going to be a good feud. I'm in if that's what they do. I mean, they're going to be in that Queen of the Ring qualifier together in that Fatal 4-Way, so they'll probably advance it there. I just want to know what they're doing with Alexa because it seems like with their pairing of Charlotte and Alexa just kind of fodder, and she doesn't deserve that at all.
Yeah.
So I would prefer if they somehow break that off so Alexa can do some things because if they're not going to be tag champs, then I don't understand why they're a tag team because they're elite enough where I wouldn't even be mad if they were tag champs, but they're just kind of – I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. Unless they
Yeah.
I was going to say unless they turn one of them heel and then that's how they break up the tag team, but clearly they're not going to do that anytime soon with Charlotte running in and taking out Meechin and B-Fab.
No,
Jade's probably going to want her get back on that for sure, so yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Unless they do it like that where during the Jade and Charlotte feud, Alexa shows up like she's going to save Charlotte and takes her out or something like that,
I wouldn't be mad at that, really. I mean, yeah, as long as it, makes sense in the match, then, yeah, I'm in. And as long as they got something to do because they're good enough workers where they deserve something to do, they shouldn't – I don't know. Maybe do something with Fatal Influence. I don't care. I'm in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought the match just on that match to end. I thought the match was really good. I'm excited to see what both of them are doing after. I don't know who Rhea's gonna wrestle. I feel like maybe they're gonna have Io win Queen of the Ring and then they revisit that. I don't know though. I don't know what the plan is, truthfully. Yeah,
I guess we'll see.
The next match, we got Oba and Brock in the rematch. Kind of touched on it a little bit before, but I thought they did a really good job in this match. Just still, if you want to talk about making people look strong, Oba still felt incredibly strong. He took 4 F5s right away, kicked out of 2.
Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure, like, for the last one, Michael said, and Brock with the 7th F5.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was 7. So, like, yeah.
And the 6th one was through a table.
Yeah.
And he Kimored him so hard that he injured his arm, kayfabe. So he was one-armed, he made his comeback with the European. He did he did the shot put throw, which is ridiculous that he could just throw Brock Lesnar. Just to comment on that. And then he had him for the fall from grace. His arm was just done.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how? I don't understand how people were like, oh, that made Oba look weak. I'm like, dude, this is only going to help getting rid of this dumb undefeated streak. If you watched him wrestle in NXT, it wasn't like he was just a monster pinning people in less than 5 minutes. He was having long matches, like his match with Trick, his match with Javon, Ricky Saints, Tony D'Angelo, Miles Bourne. Like there were so many matches that went 20-plus minutes, and he can go. So we shouldn't be in a spot where he's like a Goldberg level where he can only go for 5 minutes. Like
where he just has a 5 moves of doom ordeal and 5-minute matches.
It's like Oba can go. Not only can he go in the ring, he can go on the mic. And I'm hoping in this build up to SummerSlam, because I think if I had to guess what's going to happen, Oba's going to get cost by Brock in the semifinal when he goes against Braun Breaker because of the Paul Heyman connection. So I'm hoping in the lead up to SummerSlam, which is probably where they'll just kind of do it. I hope Oba and Paul Heyman are able to go back and forth in promo battles, because I think Oba has shown he can hang with Paul.
Oh yeah.
Not that he's gonna, not that he's gonna like demolish him or something, but Paul's obviously in this business to make a star, so he's not gonna shit on Oba if he is having an off day. And I think Oba's a really good promo artist, so.
And he gets the crowd behind him too. He gives them the time to do the whoo every time.
For real, though.
Yeah. So I'm hyped for the third one because Oba should and probably will win that one.
Mm-hmm.
And if all the rumors are true and that's Lesnar's last match, then what a good way and a good accolade for Oba to have to continue on in his career of retiring the Beast and kind of not taking the mantle of the Beast, but kind of in a way being the new big guy that everyone's going to have to watch out for.
Yeah, the new special attraction who can win a championship as often as he wants. But the difference between Oba and Brock, he'll be there.
Yeah.
All the time. Eventually, I'm sure like as the years go by, he'll be, gone more and more because he's got the chops to be like a star in the real world. So we'll see. Hopefully, no, that's shitty to say. I was gonna say hopefully he just stays in WWE, but hey, man, if he's got better opportunities, I don't blame the man.
Doesn't turn into Roman, take a year off.
Yeah, well, now I bet he's in wrestling. I bet he's back because the Hollywood shit ain't really working for him.
Yeah.
So. So he's probably just back like, fuck it, man. Let me just do this. Keep honing my craft or something. I don't know. So we're the benefactors of it, even though Roman's going to do the job for Seth at SummerSlam.
I don't think that's happening. I don't think that's happening.
Dude, it looks like they're going to do – we'll just kind of go on a little side tangent real fast. It looks like they're going to go do the way the King of the Ring set up. It's going to be Seth versus Braun Breaker in the final.
I can see that, but probably have Braun win that. Yeah, I think Braun Breaker is going to be your King of the Ring for sure. Because then,
by the way, that's just me coping as a Seth Rollins fan. That's not a bad call at all. That is not a bad call at all if Braun Breaker wins. Hell, he probably should, but I'm just a Seth Rollins gnat, man. I want to see Seth versus Roman in a proper one-on-one. I was being a scumbag in Santi Zap Patreon thing. I was in the comments because he was saying that Seth and Roman has happened so many times. I'm like, yeah, in the mid-2010s, they haven't had a proper finish to a one-on-one match since 2017. I looked it up. It hasn't happened since 2017. 2019 on SmackDown, they had a DQ finish. In 2022, they had a DQ. Like, they haven't had a finish since 2017. So I hear that, yeah, Roman and Seth is it's happened. Roman and Braun is new. So I understand that argument. But I'm like, it's not like we get Roman and Seth all the time in one-on-one matches. They obviously did at Mania 41. They had the main event with Punk, but Punk's a big part of that.
Yeah, they weren't able to. They weren't able to hit the classics of the Shield bomb and the Shield chair, and putting out the fist. The Shield fist.
Yeah,
they ain't gonna do Michael that.
Cole. Yeah, he's gonna be like, "Well, let's get the Shield ladder out." I'd be like, "What are you talking about?" He's like,
those are the Shield ropes. Roman fell into those ropes. They're the Shield ropes.
The Shield ropes. Oh my God, that's funny. All right, let's stop the tangent. All right, next matchup, we had the surprise of the night, in my opinion. Well, actually, it definitely is the surprise of the night.
Yeah, I should have.
Becky Lynch.
Yeah, should have stuck to my gut, because before we recorded predictions, went through the list, I had Soul winning, and then you, the big time Bex, the man fan, super fan, I should say, kept spewing in, doubts in my brain. And I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. Soul did win at Saturday night's main event. That probably wouldn't have Becky lose back to back. But what do you know? We got a new Intercontinental Women's Champion. So,
yeah, I mean, if I've been watching WWE for only like this is my third year now, but I've been watching a fuck ton of old WWE over the years to catch up. That is the way they book it. I was like, that is how they book it. I'm not even mad Sol Ruka won. I was so surprised though.
I'm
the
happy
moment.
she did. I'm really
I
happy
was about to
she
say
did.
I'm down, and I'm happy. It looks like they're just gonna be done with it. Like Becky's gonna move on, and that's what I want. Because that's what I was nervous about. I'm like, if they're just gonna have Becky like win it back, like that's stupid. Just she needs to be in the main event scene. Period. End of story. Becky's heel character has not been a main eventer yet. She's just been in the mid card.
That's true.
So it's about time. I'm not even saying she needs to win the title, but she just needs to be in the scene.
Yeah.
I probably don't want her to win the title unless she gets in a feud with the champion and she like is delivering good promos, then maybe I'll, maybe you said it. I'm the man super fan, so maybe I'll convince myself, but it depends who it's against. I mean, obviously if it's like against like I was about to cap. WWE hates her. I was gonna say if it's against like a Julia, but she'll never be a world champion, bro. WWE hates her. I don't know. I'm glad Sol Ruka won, and it looks like they're not gonna just run this back. Match was pretty good. I like that they kind of modified the Soul Snatcher, and I thought it was hilarious that it looked like Becky was trying to go for one herself. I was cracking up. I can't lie. I'm like, she knows she can't do it. And then Soul hit the manhandle slam on her, so I like that. What do you call it? It looked like with the Soul Snatcher, they kind of modified it to where she takes a little bit more time. It might not look as real, quote unquote, but goddamn it, at least she's going to hit it. And it's nothing against her, by the way. 50-50. Sometimes she fucks it up. Half the time her opponent fucks it up. It's a difficult move when you're moving that fast. So she kind of took a second on the ropes and then did it. So Becky could get into a position to take it correctly. Because like the match with Zarya, her second to last one, so I think it was just a regular one, not the last man standing. They fucked it up like 3 out of the 4 times. So I was like, it's a dope move when it hits, but I'd rather it hit more consistently, and it still looks good.
Yeah. No, I agree. That's one of those moves where kind of is better to just take that second because it's just an easily fucked up move. I feel like
it's a difficult move to hit.
Yeah.
Because they kind of got to dive into it,
Yeah.
So it's hard.
And I mean, you can mess up the easiest move like that too, so it's
difficult thing to do, man.
I mean,
especially that shit is hard, man. So, but happy she's the Intercontinental Champion. To be honest, I think maybe I'm just being a little nitpicky. I'm a little surprised they brought her up because I thought her mic work, I don't think it's bad, but I think it could be a little improved. So I'm a little surprised that they did bring her up, but I think maybe they should run with like an open challenge kind of thing.
Maybe. I'd be down with that. Yeah.
Get some women some screen time and
give her some
she doesn't have to be on the mic. Right. She doesn't have to be on the mic as much until she gets into an actual feud. And
then, and then
she's not bad, but
and then that also gives you a chance to do like babyface versus babyface stuff. Like she could face Bailey on one night, and then after she beats Bailey in a match, Bailey throws up her arm to the crowd, like as like, hey, she's actually getting get more people behind her. But yeah, I'm really excited for what they have planned for her, and if she is going to be on the SummerSlam card, who her feud for the belt will be.
No, I 100% agree. I'm curious as all get out, to be honest. Especially with the way they did the Queen of the Ring. I mean, they just left people out. Like, I can't believe Maxine wasn't on it. Former IC champion. When the heck she went in? Like last October or something?
Yeah.
And she's just now she can't even get on the Queen of the Ring qualifier. She didn't even got to win. She could just lose. But they're putting Liv Morgan in for some.
Yeah, the women's world champion is in the tournament. Like,
For some godforsaken reason, man. What the heck? Doesn't make any fucking sense. Reports are they're just waiting on Stephanie Vaquer.
that's what I saw
Why?
too. Yeah, that's
Just have her feud with. She could have feuded with Io Sky this whole time in May. And then when Stephanie's ready, they could just feud again. Just end the feud when Stephanie comes. It doesn't make. I don't get it. I don't.
yeah.
They just be using ChatGPT too damn much, probably. But whatever. I guess that's ridiculous. All right, we can get to the main event here. Pretty damn solid match, I'd say. Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu in tribal combat. Very surprised. They just kept it one-on-one.
Yeah, I was going to say that too. Which, you know, is after we did our predictions, I was thinking about it, and I forgot technically under the original rules of tribal combat, everyone is banned from ringside. They just decided to ignore that rule in the Jey Uso Roman Reigns match so Jimmy could come and super kick him. For the return, I forgot that that was the original stipulation. So it's good that we stuck to it. You know, it's a good hard hitting match too.
Yeah, Roman was in control for a good amount of it.
Yeah, I like the spear into the table. That shit exploded too. Like Michael Cole was not kidding. That shit blew up. The bottom half of the table was on the opposite corner. Like
yeah, it was
all the way at the opposite corner. And now Fatu's part of the bloodline, so we'll see. When they showed the MFT at ringside after the match, Roman was like, I got something for them. He was talking to Jimmy and Jay, so I'm guessing he might send Jacob Fatu after him or something like that.
I could see that. Jacob, Jimmy, and Jay versus them. And I'm telling you, they're going to sow the seeds of Jacob and Jay. And eventually they'll have a match when like Jacob breaks off. I hope this doesn't last too long, to be honest. Not even saying that like Jacob needs to beat Roman. If they don't want to do that, fine. I'm down for it. But if they don't want to do that, that's fine. But we've done the Jacob henchman thing before. We don't really need to do it for too long. He could just break off and beat Jey Uso. I think that's totally fine. Like, I'm definitely down for that. I thought it was hilarious when like the way the facial acting was when Jay was like shit talking him and then Jacob got in his face and he was like, I was like, man, I would love to see the match just because Jay's gonna get. And I actually like Jey Uso, but he's gonna get fucked up, man. Jacob Fatu is gonna mess him up, man. So, yeah, I mean, I thought it was pretty hard hitting, good match, solid match. Roman afterwards got into a little bit of an interaction with Cody, probably just to set it up for sometime in the future. They'll use that in a clip, and you know they could splice it up, make it look nice. He called out Royce Keys and LA Knight. I mean, I'm down, but I'm surprised that Royce Keys, he's a SmackDown guy. But I mean, I wouldn't hate it. Yeah. LA Knight, I'm down. That could be literally just his feud until whatever. And, you know, obviously he's going to beat LA Knight. I'm under no illusions LA Knight's going to beat Roman Reigns.
You get so excited for the match, and then Triple H tells LA Knight, like, hey, kid, 3 minutes tops.
3. Get out of there in 3. He said, buddy, you're out of there in 3. And if you're not, you're fired. I got the papers right here. He's like, you're getting squashed. Sorry, pal. No offense. He's like, what? I can't eat. No offense. None.
You're taunting. Superman punch, spear. Go home.
Yeah, taunting, Superman, spear. Get us out of here. Come on. We're running low on time. Come on, kid. That's what he's doing the whole time. Like, that's what that son of a bitch would do that. But yeah, I think SummerSlam's either leading to Roman Seth, Roman Braun. If Oba would have beat Brock, then they maybe could do Roman Oba at SummerSlam. But Uh,
I think that's another thing they're waiting for, or that's why they're doing Oba Brock 3.
yeah, I
Gives
hear
him
that.
another, then that's 2-1 over Brock Lesnar, gives him another edge to be like, yo, Roman, I beat Brock
Mhm.
twice recently. Like, I can
I hear
beat
that.
you.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't know if they should have done that, but that's what they could have done. Yeah, I think those are really the only two King of the Ring winners. They're going to be either Seth or Braun Breaker. I would be thoroughly surprised if LA Knight won.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't even know what I'd be hyped, but he definitely losing the championship match.
that's true.
He's still got to win his qualifier, by the way. He's no lock, but he just makes the most sense out of the four because if I remember here, let me pull it up.
Yeah, because honestly, I can't remember how all the qualifiers went.
I'm trying to find the
Because
damn
I know
bracket again.
Finn.
I'll share it here. There it is. Yeah. I think they replaced Ricky Saints, though. Yeah, they replaced Ricky Saints and Talatonga. It's now Royce Keys and Sami Zayn. So Rollins is still winning, I think, for sure.
Wait, so then who replaces Royce Keys down at the bottom if he's moving
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
they're
top
tripping.
bracket?
Where is that? No, good call, good call. So let me find that updated image they had. It's Drew.
Okay. Ooh. That could dampen LA Knight's
Oh,
chances to
hold on,
win.
hold on. That might have been the original bracket. I don't know. Because I heard people talking about it. I guess that might have been the original proposed bracket, and this is what they had to pivot to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw people talking about that. That's the only reason I brought it up. But anyways, yeah, definitely most sense for Penta, Rollins, or no, not Penta. Jesus Christ, Oba won already. Seth, Braun, and yeah, LA Knight. Because Royce Keys will probably be, these three will kind of take care of each other, and Knight will kind of probably sneak by, probably pin Finn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's Seth versus Braun, and then winner will be against Roman. Right, to tie it back to Clash in Italy. All right. Yeah, I think overall I'd give this probably like a B plus
Oh,
PLE.
yeah.
Thought it was
Yeah.
good wrestling. Can't really complain, to be
Yeah, it
honest.
was a solid card all around. Other than the little gripes of the opening match. But that's not like because of that makes this card an F. Terrible PLE. Never watch it. Like, no, it was pretty decent. It was a very good card.
Yeah, no, I'm with you 100% on that one. So we can get up out of here. Next PLE is Night of Champions, so we'll be back for that. For a preview and a review. It's been your boy BDT Athletics. That's DakDiehl, and we out of here. Peace out.
Peace.